Alrighty, what is up, everybody? It is Gold Bear, and I am back here today with a live podcast. And technically, I guess this ain't really a podcast because I'm the only one here. I know usually podcasts have people by them. You're not alone. You're with like a group of people or maybe another person or something like that. But it's just me tonight. And yes, it's nighttime where I am. So yeah. Anyways, that's not important, but I wanted to come on here today and explain to you guys what I'm planning. What's the next step of this YouTube channel? And I wanted to just say that I want to change the content a little bit, and I figured, hey, let's do a podcast. I hope you all enjoyed the intro music to the podcast. This comes from inside the instrumental version. Um, don't believe it's from the Living Tombstone. Someone else made it. Anti-Nightcore Master. So yeah, sorry if I took that from you if you're even watching this video, but I thought it was amazing, and I was like, you know what, we're gonna put the in the beginning because most podcasts have music in the beginning. That's not gonna be the main music. I just wanted to start this podcast off with something FNAF related because obviously this is a FNAF channel. This is the place where you like FNAF content. You've come to the right place. And, you know, there's reasons why I'm starting this podcast, and I'm going to get into them today. So, obviously, the title, why start a podcast? This is going to be where you can come, sit, and relax and listen to me talk. I'm not always going to be alone. There's always going to be someone. Well, not always, but there'll be someone here sometimes, and it might just be myself. I'm not going to guarantee that, I'm always going to have someone here with me while I'm doing the podcast, but I like to do collabs. I like to do get to know you videos. Like we'll have like some guests come in here, and I'll ask them questions and stuff, and we'll be like, hey, what got you to do this, and where did you I guess you know where are you from and all that stuff. So that's kind of what you would expect if you see someone else here. The other reasons for doing podcasts on this channel is my projects that I'm working on. Nothing's been finalized yet with any of the stories I've created. Um, you know, New Days is still in a lot of work right now, and it's hard. It's getting really hard for me to do, but I'm pushing it. I'm really trying to get something out there, and I really would love to actually get something out there by April 17th, which, if you guys do not know, April 17th is a big day for me because it's a year anniversary of this channel, which I think this year we will be going on 7 years, which is nuts because, or 8 years, I can't remember. It's been so long already, I can't even remember when I started YouTube, but I'm pretty sure it's either 7 or 8. But go check out my Instagram, tgbs.clayton, and you'll find updates about it there when April comes around. So I've made plenty of videos in the last couple of weeks, and people might be wondering because if you remember in the past, like a few months ago, I obviously have a girlfriend, and she was in a lot of my videos. Well, not a lot of them, but she was in a few of them, and we were doing videos together. And there's just been so much going on that her and I just do not have time to film together, so it's hard to actually make videos together. So I'm really hoping like in the next couple of months we could actually maybe try to do a video together and actually try to be I mean, she wanted to do it with me. She really wanted to. She was like, yeah, I'll try to be consistent on it, but it never fell through because schooling and stuff like that. I'm out of high school and I'm not going to college right now. I have a full-time job somewhere, and I'm not too busy besides work. And once I'm done with work, it's at home doing video stuff or playing video games or going out and hanging out with my girlfriend or maybe a few friends or something like that. My life's not that impact. For her, she is in what I would call the big leagues, and not too big leagues. I mean, in she's doing college classes, and it's really tough right now to actually try to get her into any videos. But I would love to do a podcast with her, and then like the next like maybe couple months or so. But as of right now, not gonna be seeing a lot of her on the channel. But you'll be seeing other guests. I'm gonna try to contact some people and be like, hey, you want to do a podcast with me? You want to do a get to know you video or podcast, and hopefully they agree. And yeah, and obviously, like I said before, I'm gonna like make a list and like with some questions, and maybe I'll do a community post on YouTube and be like, hey, write some comments down below, or write some questions down there, and tell me what you are interested in and what you guys want to know about, upcoming people or upcoming stuff, stuff like that. But as of right now, this is just pretty basic. I mean, this ain't gonna be live feed forever. I mean, I'm gonna plan to keep this podcast going for at least 25 minutes at least, only because it's me tonight and this is kind of just an introduction to it. I don't want to like keep going. I don't want to go for like an hour and be like, oh yeah, because it would just get boring, nothing to talk about without somebody here with me, or something. There's not a whole lot to talk about right now, at least in my case, because I didn't really put this together. I did. I just kind of like went on the spot. It was just like, I'm laying in bed and I'm just like, I want to do a podcast. I'm gonna start doing a podcast, and look at me now. Here I am doing a podcast with you guys. So I don't really know who's on this podcast right now because I don't have the chat up. I'm gonna go on my phone and look it up and see if anybody is on here. I highly doubt there's literally no one on here. So who knows? This podcast might not get a lot of viewers, and honestly, it might not do as well as I thought it would. I couldn't tell anybody what could happen. I couldn't say what's gonna happen because I don't know. My channel's not too popular. I mean, it's over 1K now, so I mean that's something. But besides that, I mean, it's not like I'm a million subscriber channel. I would love that, but that's unfortunately not the case. But I'm working very hard to bring you all upcoming videos and stuff like action figure reviews and stuff like that. And like I said, New Days, a series that was once a plush series, is being turned into something more. It's going to be something out of this world, at least that's what I want to think of it. The plush tubing was okay back then when I was like 13 years old and I didn't have a life. I still kind of don't have a life except for my job, but it was okay back then. But it's just like now I'm 19 years old and I'm just like, I really want to be making plush videos on the internet. I mean, it's you wanna make them, go ahead. I'm not gonna be judgmental about it. It's not my right to just sit here and judge people what they do. I'm just saying, in my opinion, I just think I'm a little too old for that stuff now. Which you're never gonna be too old to create a story and do what you want on YouTube. You have many opportunities to go out on any platform and create anything you want. And there are a lot of talented people out there, even people that I know from the plush tuber community, that are very, very, very talented. And I mean, their stuff ain't just right off the top of their head. I mean, they script the stuff out. Like, and I didn't do that. All the stuff that you saw that came from me was just stuff I imagined in my head, basically. Like, it was just kind of like go as we go. There's nothing script here. I mean, if it fumbles, it fumbles. I mean, it's not like I care too much, but I tried my best. But this time I want to do an actual series, and I want it to be animated. So I guess I'm looking for free animators. And it doesn't necessarily always have to be free. I mean, I could always pay you here and there, but at the moment right now, because my job that I have right now ain't really paying me a whole lot, it's gonna be pretty cheap, or not. Well, I shouldn't say cheap, but it ain't gonna be the best job you ever made money off of. Let's just say that. But that's something to discuss down the road. Right now, I'm not gonna get too much into it because all that I got right now is drawings and ideas. I don't have any actual like animations in the works or anything, so that's kind of off the table right now. But um, there's plenty of reasons to start a podcast on YouTube. There's plenty of reasons to come out and talk to you guys. I mean, you guys are my fans. You guys are like my YouTube family. And I'm not saying you're like my YouTube family. You are my YouTube family. I mean, besides, having a real family in the real world, I mean, going on here and actually being able to, kind of be with you all while you watch the videos and then you guys leave comments and stuff, I'm able to connect with you all out there. And you all are able to connect with me on YouTube as watching my content to see what I have for you. So it's nice to have that. It's nice to have a little fame. I mean, I'm not popular, but I'm out there. People might look up FNAF or or look up an action figure and they'll see my channel pop up maybe, but that's about it. But you know, the whole channel, I mean, everything I started here at first was just like something in my mind, and it was just like, well, I'm gonna do it for fun because why not? And I'm gonna do it for laughs and giggles because I don't think I'm ever gonna make it anywhere, but here I am making it sort of somewhere. And the channel as of now, as where I can stand it, is and where I want to dedicate it. I want to dedicate it to my fans. I want to dedicate it to the people that have been here forever watching the content. I want to dedicate it to the ones that are so excited to just pop in on a new video I make and just watch to see what I have to show them and all that. So this whole channel is dedicated to everybody that comes to the Gold Bear Show. Whether people that aren't subscribed or people that are subscribed, people that don't like or like, or people that don't comment or do comment. I mean, it's a dedication to a lot of people that are in the FNAF community, PlushTuber community, and so much many more communities out there. And also I could say it's a dedication to somewhat my family because I was inspired by some of them to do what I do now. And most of all, I put dedication to my friends and inspiration from them too. Because I mean, inspiration, that's the big key feature here. I mean, I take a lot of inspiration from a lot of things, anime, YouTube videos, stuff like that. I mean, like animations and stuff. Like, inspiration is what I got on my side, and it's something that I've been going through for years now, is just, watching a show, creating something of my own that's in a sort of relatable, context, I guess, or, something like that. So, yeah. And, as of right now, I'd say dedicate it to my girlfriend. Inspiration from my girlfriend. I mean, she's given me plenty of ideas for YouTube and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's not just me. It's not all about me. It's also all about you guys, all about my family, all about my, friends, all about my, well, as of now, my girlfriend. you know, it's all about them and all about you. So there's many reasons why I started the podcast, and I'm hoping it goes somewhere. If it don't, I'll probably just stop making podcast live streams, and you guys won't ever see a podcast ever again. So enjoy it while it lasts, I guess, because I'm gonna try to at least get 30, 40 views on a podcast. I mean, that's something, but if I only get like maybe 2 viewers on it, I'm just gonna say, yeah, this ain't even worth it, because no one's gonna watch it. But not gonna give up hope now. I'm just gonna keep going, and hopefully it goes somewhere. So, and I know it probably just sounds like I'm talking a lot of mumbo jumbo right now, but I, I just I thought I'd come on here tonight and do something. I haven't really been too active on YouTube, and you guys haven't really heard from me in a while. I mean, I made a video maybe like a week or two ago. That's about it. And things have just been pretty slow because I've been pretty busy doing other stuff, and it's kind of like YouTube gets put on the back burner for me, and I don't want to do that, but it's like, do I have a choice? Not really. That's kind of just how it is. So hopefully I can get back into the swing of things and actually start, being more active on YouTube and actually doing like more stuff. I mean, I've been active here and there, but it hasn't been like how I used to be. Like, I used to be on YouTube like almost maybe 5, 6 hours of the day, and you don't get that from me anymore. It's been pretty blank lately, so I apologize for that. I really should try to actually start getting back into doing it, but it's just work has been kind of making me a little frustrated. Things have been going on in life, and it's like, I have so much personal stuff going on in my life, and I'm not going to talk about it on YouTube because it's not for anybody else's ears except for mine and a few others. But and respect it, because I don't want to make anybody else mad that I was sharing something that they probably didn't want me to share out on the internet. So, and like, if something serious happens, like say something serious happens to me, like for example, I don't know, get hit by a car or something, like they'll try to do an update video on that, or post a video on that or something like that, because it's something that happened to me and it's only me. But if it was like something between me and, say, me and a friend, or me and my girlfriend or something, that's not going to get brought up out on YouTube, because it's not only me, but the people that were involved in that incident probably wouldn't like that too much. So I'm going to keep that stuff a little bit off the camera. But the reason why I'm saying that is because a lot of people are probably wondering, where's Gold Bear? What's happening? What's going on in his life? Well, I'm not saying any of these scenarios are real. I'm just saying, possible things that could happen. So don't think any of it's real. It's not. Well, some of it is, but that's besides the point. No, me getting hit by a car never happened, so don't think that. I'm pretty aware of my surroundings, and I don't think I'm too stupid to just walk out into the road. So, well, sorry about that. I had something in my throat. I was trying to blow it out. That didn't work too well. So, anyways, that is the Gold Bear Show live podcast number 1. Why start a podcast? Again, I like to get more people on here. I like to do a collab with a few people. I like to do many collabs. I mean, collabs are what makes people really popular and gets people going on YouTube, because you see Gold Bear do a live stream with someone popular, like, I don't know, example, Markiplier. That's views skyrocketing. Obviously, that will never happen because I'm not that popular. And you think Markiplier wants to do a live collab with the Gold Bear Show, someone that's not even really recognized on YouTube? You'll probably never see that happen. But I got plenty of like friends, people I know from Fortnite and stuff like that, that I might get on Discord and we'll do a live thing, and we'll do a get to know you and anything, just ask some like random questions. I mean, it might just be like a 10-minute podcast. Who knows? And, I mean, these podcasts aren't gonna be like 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 an hour or two. I mean, it's probably gonna be about 30, 40 minutes at least. That's about it. And some of them I'm just gonna be on here probably like talking about like upcoming merch and upcoming things that possibly could be happening. Stuff like that. So anyway, guys, that's about pretty much all I'm gonna say for this video. Again, a lot of stuff I said in this one's just kind of a bunch of mumbo jumbo. I didn't really put it together as I probably should have, but trust me, guys, everything's fine. I am doing okay, and I miss you all. I've really been slacking on YouTube, and I shouldn't have been. So I'm gonna try to get back into the swing of things. I hope you guys enjoyed. Um, like always, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more, and I will see you all in the next live stream or podcast or video. So, or even a community post. I don't know. But anyways, guys, make sure to stay golden, and I will see you all soon.